Yeah.
What is the original meaning of the word program? If you look at the program standards and at all the program management program management experts that we have in our discipline, they all have an understanding. Yes, you have a program inside the organization. Yeah. This consists of projects. They may consist of sub-projects and so on, but it's all inside the organization.
Yeah.
What is it originally? When NASA does a project, when Department of Defense, you're American, US Department of Defense does a project, does a program. UN
almost never uses the word project. They almost always use the word program.
And how much do they do themselves in that? They contract out almost everything. They don't keep much in their own premises, and they don't have factories where they could do that. They go to Lockheed, they go to Grumman, they go to Jet Propulsion Laboratories,
IBM, they go to Booz Allen Hamilton,
and so on. Exactly.
They go to whoever.
They don't do it. Program is a term coming from project business, where you say, I have lots of contractors in my.
See, what you're saying rings true, but now you're making me look at it new, because the formal, simple terminology of a program is a set of projects that, when managed together, create a higher yield. But exactly. I tell you why the UN and all UN organizations and NASA talks about programs. I'm telling you the number one reason is because of this temporary bullshit that projects have. Projects have a far too short life cycle. Ding, ding, ding. It's my clock.
Does it not? Does it have no airplane mode?
Yeah, no. No, the thing that I think one of the reasons why programs are so necessary is because ultimately, what you're also talking about when you're talking about 5A is the concept of product management. Product management is what initiates projects. But projects are often not long enough to cover the time span required to get big things done. And what a program basically is a much, much more elongated life cycle, which is also, if you look at the discipline agile that PMI is promoting now, this in-between area, this gray area that's not line management, but not project management.
Yeah, but there we have a problem. And the problem is, for the program done with contractors, there's not just a project life cycle, there's a contract life cycle, because it is temporary. There may be some additional business later, servicing things and so on, but the contract is limited in duration. So in the end, we have projects there, but the projects are not done by these organizations. And then we have another problem. Artemis Orion program at the moment. You have NASA and ESA, European Space Agency, working together, and both have a prime contractor. Prime contractor for NASA is Lockheed, and Lockheed works under cost reimbursable time and material contract. Airbus, on the other side, is the prime contractor of ESA, and they work under fixed price contract, because this is the tradition in Europe and most of the rest of the world. It's fixed price contract. In the US, we have a long-standing tradition, or you have a long-standing tradition.
Thanks, it's mine.
Of variable price contracts. And now you have
which is, I think, more honest.
I think both have their advantages and disadvantages. But the interesting thing now is you have 4 organizations involved, plus lots of subcontractors and so on, of course. But you have 4 main organizations. Each of them has its own business interests. Each of them has different types of contracts that they have with you. You have a partnership contract between ESA and NASA, and then you have prime contractor contracts, and they work differently. So everyone has a different business interest in the project. And this is where the big problem comes. When you have such a complex situation, everyone has another business interest that may collide with those of others.